Okay, let's give a few minutes for people to catch up with me. If that's what it is. I don't know if you saw my trailer for this, where I was running. I still run every day. I'm really surprised, at my age, I could still do that. The doctors, when I was young, 30 years old or so, 20, 30, they said I couldn't stop running, keep running for more than 20 years or something like that. But they're wrong again. They're wrong again. And that's what's neat. That's why I feel your heart is smarter than your brain. Yeah. Hi, Jay. Well, Jay, good friend. Hey, Jay, did you get everything you needed? Because I think I saw an email or two from you that I screwed up on something. Anytime I screw up, just beat on me. I forget. I won't blame anybody but me, because 9 times out of 10, it's me. It's me that screws up. Oh, hi. I can't tell who you are, but yeah, hi. Trying to read these things. Let's see. Boy, it's wonderful weather here today. What about the programs you apply for instead? What are there programs you apply for loans instead of payday loans? Yes. And actually something like that, what I would look at is peer-to-peer loans. And I have in my real estate report that I'm going to talk about today, I show you about 30 or 40 payday loans. Not real estate, peer-to-peer loans. And they're all listed there, and they're really easy or better or whatever. I sent a message through a website requesting a custom report for Philadelphia. And that's what I thought. You said you sent something. Yeah, now I forget what the answer was. I saw that. I thought I cleared it up, but I guess I screwed it up again. Okay, if you don't hear from me by tomorrow, Jay, let me know, because I think you ordered one download report, and then there was another one, a custom report that you ordered. So let me do that. It's Joe from Harrisburg. Joseph. Yakshamash. No, Nefer, you're not Slovak. Yeah, so you got the downloaded one. So it's the custom report. It's for housing in Philadelphia. What was it for in Philadelphia? Jay, what was it for? Good morning, Rachel, Michael, Michelle. That's right, either one or all of you. Hey, Joe, I have everything. Oh, you do have everything. So I did send you. Oh, good. Oh, it's so nice when I work right. One thing about online working is still a real job and money. One thing about online working, it's still a real job and money too. Yes, yes. We need money to live, support ourselves. We want to be self-sufficient in life. It's Joe has a problem. What's the problem, Joe? Yeah, we'll take a few questions until, for a few minutes, and then I'll go over what I plan to do. What's your problem, Joe? Joe. Joe has a problem. It's Joe has the problem. Oh, I see, not Jay. Oh, I beg your pardon. Joe, you had a problem. Okay, let's see, what's Joe? Joseph, Joe from Harrisburg. You had a problem, Joe? Good morning. Go ahead. I haven't. Yes, sir. Oh, you have it and ordered more. Oh, I see, Jay. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I thought it said you haven't. And so those two words were together. And you have not received it. But no, you have it, not having it. Yeah, see, I know 9 times out of 10 I'm wrong. And actually, the data show the best experts in the best experts in the world are wrong like 2/3 of the time. So 67% of the time experts are wrong. So that means we're wrong too every time. We're not so expert. I don't have to go somewhere and sign up for a job. I sent a message through website request. Okay, now I got that. You have, okay, what? I don't have to go somewhere and sign up for a job that I might not get? No! You sign up for platforms and you still may or may not get the work, but you still You don't have to go anywhere. I mean, all this, there's no guarantee to anything in life, you know, and that's the important thing, that people want to spend money and have guarantee, and no such thing. I'm sorry, at least I can't. I am Fort Lauderdale. I am self-employed. Business is dead. How do I found crowdfunding? Say, yes, we'll talk about that. You're looking good in lavender. Oh, looking good, huh? Do you like the suit? Huh? This is my TED Talk suit. I wore this in my TED Talk. If you go to Google and put "Let's Go TED Talk," yeah, and you'll see my TED Talk. And there I talk about failure. You know, just like you were talking about, Jason. That you know, there's no guarantee, but yes, but it's easier, and you could sign up to 100 different places, and it's all about hustle. Do you know much about auto loan contracts? I have an issue with a loan contract. Okay, there's a couple things you could do with that. One is consumerfinance.gov, consumerfinance.gov. Also, call your go to HUD counseling.gov. I mean, that's not the .gov website. HUD counseling, put in that in Google, HUD counseling, and then put .gov with it, or HUD counseling gov, G-O-V. And you could find your local counseling office near you, and they're available for free, you know, for any kind of financial problems like that. Also, your county cooperative extension service helps with personal finance problems like that for free. And that's how, if you're a senior, you know, you could get free legal help too, like that for anybody. So a lot of it depends on where you live, but that's where I would go. The other thing I would do to see where you're living, it is called 211 and ask about either free legal help for financial problems, and see what they come up with. Okay, so there's some good starting points. You're looking good in lavender. Okay, oh, well, I'm going to read that maybe 5 more times. Do you know much about auto loan? Okay, say, people ask me all the time why I don't work if they front hire me, and why I don't work. I work online. Yeah, right. I mean, well, that's their problem in a way. I mean, that's stupid. I mean, it is obvious. You know, when people say, why aren't you working? Because I found another way to work that is more self-satisfying, and I don't take any money from anybody else. I'm able to support myself doing this way, and I find it less stressful. And I can contribute more. Just signed up. What are you suggesting about platforms, real estate? Platforms, you know, platform shoes? No, platforms are what they call websites that offer all the services you need to get money, right? And that's what we talk about, platforms. That's what's neat. You know, just like Jason said about he uses platforms to get money. Now, if you look at that, if you go to letsgo.com/tutor, I got a report that I just discounted from $49 to $19.95, shows you 140 platforms that generate income for you. And that's what they're for. There's somebody, these platforms take out all the hassle of getting work or figuring out things or whatever, ways to get jobs, whether it's renting your basement out in an Airbnb or delivering, you know, lunches for restaurants just for an hour a day. It's flexible stuff, and they handle the payments, they handle everything. You're an independent contractor, you don't work for anybody but yourself, your life is your own. You say, screw it today, I don't want to go in, I'm going to quit after 15 minutes and come back tomorrow. Nobody cares. You're not accountable except to anybody but you. I can't help it but no, if no, tell her me. Hire. If no, hires. I'm not sure what you're typing real fast, Jason. I think. Are there any nonprofit realtors? Yes, yes, but not realtors. There's nonprofit organizations, you know, that help with real estate. Okay, first of all, okay, let's go over the real estate stuff. Okay, I'm gonna stop answering questions now. I'll do that a little back later and do that. But what I want to do now is tell you about 2 things. One is if you go to letsgo.com, you know, I have research here, letsgo.com/research, and look for the housing program. This is what I do, research. I'm going to go over, and these other two is talk is where I go and I help you on the phone for like 10 minutes or something. I'll give you the best places to start to get free money. And the free, this is Let's Go Free. See, Let's Go Free, 5 free. That you could download there is a free report that shows you the best starting places for real estate money or getting a business going or people in debt and things like that. But also, if you go to letsgo.com/research or letsgo.com tutor, either one, and you'll see a report for real estate. That's what I'm going to cover now. And if you've been affected by the floods in Florida, okay, anybody been affected and caused damage, it caused your life to be changed, you know, maybe your business was hurt by it and you can't get more rent. Well, I'll send you this report for free, okay? People in around, most of them around, don't work at all, at less work online. At least last night I made $200. Oh, cool, Jason. Maybe I interview you. You sent me an email, I think, at one time, Jason. Yeah, it'd be fun to interview you. Okay, the free report. It's a $49.95. So, like, if you want to find out about all the real estate programs wherever you live, you know, anywhere in the United States, I will do a custom report. It takes me about 2 weeks, and then I send you this report of like 150 programs that offer free money and help and everything to buy real estate, buy a house, fix up a house, all these kinds of things, rehabbing, and that's what I do. Now for Florida, I'm going to give you one for free if you've been affected by the HUD. By the hurricane. And what you do is when you order that, there's 2 housing reports in there, and either one, no, not the one for house flipping, the one for housing. I don't think I have the code on the one for flipping. But if you put in IRMA, that's the name of the hurricane. You remember? Irma! So you use that as the product code. I'll send you a free report if you've been affected by the hurricane. Now, as you know, there's no way I could tell if you're lying or not. But please, I want to give it free to people, and I have to stay in business in order to help people. So it'd be nice if people really don't need it, you know, buy it if you can. But I don't understand everybody's life, so it's hard for me to judge. So you do what your conscience thinks is best. But I really want to get it to free people, to the people who need it. So if that's going to mean I have to give away some free to some greedy people or whatever want to take advantage of me, I've been taken advantage of by better people than that. So it doesn't matter. And so you go there, and I'll send it to you for free. It's a huge report, like 150 pages. You know, video instructions, of website links, description of problems, where to go for even free consulting help, everything in that report is free. Everything there is free. You will not spend money. Actually, I lie. For the real estate one, there are some programs, particularly like the loans. I mean, yeah, you won't have to pay back. It's still a loan. Or they're 0% interest loans or something like that. They're a deal you'll never find anywhere else. And the reason you don't find them anywhere else, because no one's making money off of them. So the things that the average person knows about are things that people make money off. Because if people make money off them, what happens is then other people sell them and get a commission. If you're not making any money off of them, or the person who originates it, like federal government, you can't find any of these federal government programs because they're from the federal government. The government's not losing money. They're giving it away. So nobody's making interest or commissions or anything on this there. So that means nobody's selling them. So that means you'll never find them in Google, because Google lives off advertising money. And that's the stuff that you see when you go to Google. So all this other stuff you don't see, you don't find, because there's no commissions involved, there's no cost structure, nobody's supporting their family on it, because people are giving it away. So doesn't that make sense? So that's what I want to tell you about these programs, okay? Because so your realtor doesn't know about them either, because they can't make the bank doesn't know about them either, because they got to pay their overhead and the fat cats who own the banks and all that kind of stuff. But they're not making money out of them, you know. So that's why. I guess I feel I need it, because people don't know about this stuff, because there's no advertising. Okay, now the report will cover a bunch of cities in Florida, but not every city. Now for the custom report, what I do is go to your city, your county, or whatever, and find the programs. Like here, down in the Miami area, some of the programs here's where you get $55,000 grant, $55,000 for grant down payment, closing cost, or to buy down your mortgage. So here's a program. Okay, now it's income limited. Okay, you could only make so much money. Okay, you can't be a millionaire and do this, but your income could be up to $80,000. Okay, you could be making up to $80,000, and this government program gives you $55,000, and you could use that for a down payment on a property, for closing costs, or to pay down your mortgage. So if you buy a unit or a house or whatever for $200,000, now you're buying it for $145,000, not $200,000. So you're getting a home that sells a market value of $200,000 for only $145,000. Now, who the hell, is a bank going to do that for you? No. Is your realtor going to do that for you? No. Are they making money out of this? No. So that's why you got to go out and find this to sell. Okay, and this is what's amazing me. Everybody thinks, oh, grants are for poor people. Grants are for poor people or whatever. And I said, no. I mean, it depends on what you call it poor. I mean, I know millionaires, and I don't know them personally, but read about millionaires who complain they don't have enough money to live in New York City, you know. But here, the income, you cannot make over $80,000 to get this $55,000 grant. So that's why I see people say, oh, all grants are for poor people. They're not. You know, I mean... Here it is, and go check it out. You know, if you want to. Oh, why did I lose this? Oh, mama, help me. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's at Miami Gardens FL.gov. So you go to Miami Gardens, GARDENS FL.gov. Okay, and that's a program. And you see .gov, that's a government program. Okay, now if you want to rent your house, if you want to have housing to rent for people who are low to medium income, and that's where the government supports part of the rent, here's a program that gives you money to fix up your house. So you get money to fix up your house, you know, so that the government can provide it for you to renters and pay the renters rent. So you're getting money from the government to fix up something, and the government also gives you tenants and pays their rent. So that's sort of cool, and that's down there. Okay, here's Miami-Dade. Here's money for real estate investors. Okay, Miami-Dade County has money for real estate investors. So if you want to invest in real estate, for their voucher program, and this is where they give, you know, vouchers to people to get places to live because they don't have enough money in the area or something like that. Well, you could be a real estate investor like Trump. This is what Trump made his money on, and his son-in-law is doing that too. They have property. His son-in-law's has property up in Baltimore that's like this, and actually they're throwing people out. You know, and it's sort of a messy story, but you know, I don't know, it's a money story. You know, where people were promised one thing one year with another contractor, he took it over, and now he's throwing the people out. So they're not standing by, you know, pre-existing things. Anyway, so this program is under housing development, and it's part of Miami-Dade County, and it's part of public housing and community development. So if you Google Public Housing and Community Development for Miami, Miami-Dade County, and you'll see this program, that gives you that kind of money, okay? Low income can buy houses, twin homes. Okay, this is a first-time home buyer for low-income housing. People who don't have money can buy it. Okay, if you are looking for assistance obtaining a home for first-time home buying, the home buyer can now have a chance to home below market mortgage. So you get a cheap mortgage. This is a special, very low interest mortgage, okay, for people looking for houses, okay? So very low interest. Man, so if you cut your mortgage down, I mean, that cuts hundreds and hundreds of dollars off your monthly payments. See, the government wants to do this and get you in a house because they want everybody to be responsible and have housing. I mean, that's one of the jobs of the government, I would think. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, here's another program, and this is in Miami too. It's a home ownership program that gets $75,000 at 0% interest. $75,000 to help you buy a house at 0% interest. $75,000. Let me say this again slowly. $75,000 at 0% interest. You hear that? Wow! Plus you don't have to pay it back. That's what I mean. So what do they call this? A loan. They call it a loan. That's why when you're looking for grants, you're missing something like this. Here's something. I mean, that's why it's so hard to understand any of this stuff. Unless now I just accept it. I see this stuff all the time. So why are you asking for a grant when somebody will give you a loan at 0% interest and you don't pay it back? What's the difference? I have no idea. This is the government. Don't ask why. It is. And that's all you want to know. Is it or isn't it? It is. And not why. You'll never figure that out. Because that's figured out in the back room, with a bunch of cigar smoking people decide that this is the way to solve some problem. May or may not be wrong, right, or whatever, or even logical, but it's there. And you read the small print. It's called the Home Ownership Assistance Program Initiative, right? Yeah, you're gonna Google that? Yeah, you would never think that. You're Googling housing grants. You're never gonna find this, are you? The Homeownership Assistance Program Initiative. $75,000 to help buy a home, 0% interest, no payback. They pay all top alien government black projects. I don't know what alien government, but Jason, they pay all top alien government black projects. Missed that, not sure what that means. Plus, I'm white. About most people there was living there was black. I had to move. Well, that may be true. Most people where I used to live is Polish. If you hate Polish people, then it's silly to stay there. That's another issue. Let's see. Public housing renters now can own a home with income of up to $20,000. Okay, you say you don't make enough money to buy a home. Okay, here's a government program. Okay, and this is actually, I'm just going through one county here. This is Dade County. Okay, that you can have income only $20,000 a year and they help you buy a home. Okay? So you go to a bank, any bank, I swear, I mean, I don't know, you probably prove me wrong, but it's very likely that any bank you go to and say, I only make $20,000 a year and I want to buy a home, they'll say, and send you somewhere else. So that's it's crazy out there. It doesn't matter if it's crazy or not. Do you want to do you want to do things in life? And to me, the only way to do things in life is go out and research and find out what reality is. What is life? Otherwise, we're living in some little preconceived bubble we have. We think what life is, and we're wrong. The best experts in the world, as I say, are wrong 67% of the time. You Google that. Scientific journals wrong. And you will say you will see that 66% of all the scientific journals that come out, their headlines, their studies, their research, turn out to be wrong within a few years. I locked up and I'm having a hard time funding it. But what about mobile programs? BB, what about mobile AL programs? What's mobile AL? Mobile AL. Oh, Mobile, Alabama. I've looked, but I'm having hard trouble finding them. Okay, so you're Mobile, were you affected by the flood? Is that it? If you were, give me a, I don't have a pre-program report. Send me an email, BB, and I'll try to point you. Matthew, no, I'm sorry, letsgofreeradio@gmail.com. Otherwise, you want to go to your state housing authority. You want to go to your Google HUD counseling. Make an appointment with them. They're free, earning $25. How can you apply for the house? And it's a government program. They have a program. Somebody said, how can you apply for a house 25? Yeah, if you go the traditional route, you'll never be able to apply for a house for 25. But there are other programs that you don't know to ask for because you don't think it's there, and I wouldn't either if I wasn't doing this research. I mean, it doesn't sound logical. That's why if you're using logic, you know, from what you have in your mind, our minds are not big enough to comprehend what the world really is. And that's what you have to do to solve problems in life, is go out and find out reality, what the world really is, and try to find out how you can use the reality to solve the problem that you have, like a housing problem. Okay, if you don't realize that there may be programs, you know, where you can make $20,000 a year and get a house, then you're living in an unreal world. Yeah, fake news, as some people call it, right? Because it is real. You know, it's just where, what, whatever. And that's what there's if, ands, or buts, or everything, but that's what life is, and you have to learn how to use it. I came late on the conversation. What is the name of that program? That's a program, I'm talking about under $20,000 a year. This is a program in Dade County. So if you don't live in Dade County, then you'll have to search for where you live, you know, for something like this. But it's called the First Time Homebuyer Program at the Public Housing and Community Development at Dade County. You could search for it that way. If you live in Florida, I'll do a customized report for $49.95 for anywhere in the country, where I show you all the programs, all the little hidden gems where you live like this. And it takes me about 2 weeks to complete it. People who've been hurt by the Hurricane Irma, I'll send you the one for Florida for free. Anybody in Florida been hurt by the hurricane, I'll send you the report for free. Just at checkout, you put in IRMA, and I'll send you that report for free. And it's the one for buying a house and fixing up a house or investing in real estate at letsgo.com/tutor, letsgo.com/tutor, and I'll send it to people who've been hurt by the hurricane for free. Other people haven't hurt by the hurricane or other places in the country. The cost is there, $49.95, and it takes about 2 weeks to do it. And I send you about 150 programs like this, just for where you live. See, that's the important thing. So to me, the only way to solve a problem is to have reality in front of you. All I want is a $1,000 grant. Jason wants only a $1,000 grant. Okay, I have to work in getting it. There's a lot of places to try, Jason. And it depends what it's for. That's another thing like that. And there's emergency money. You want to start at your county government first, Jason. That's a good place to start. Also, crowdfunding is another great place to start. Okay, where are we? About organic, vegan, delicious food. Yes, I could help you with the $10 million. I'll show you sources like that. But let's stay on this for programs for United States Virgin Islands. Do you know of any program? I don't know, but there's probably something there. I don't know, unfortunately. I haven't researched it. Do you own property there? Is that it? let's go through some more, okay? Here. Let's see, for government subsidized housing opportunities for abandoned properties. Okay, abandoned properties. So then now the government has money, if you see an abandoned property, for you to buy it, fix up the property and the like. Okay, it's called infill housing home buyer requirements. Infill housing home buyer requirements. This is another one down in Miami-Dade County. See, there's going to be different in every county. That's why when I do a custom report, I do it for your city, for your county, for your state, wherever you are in the United States, you know, to do this. So this is it's there. There's programs like that. You'll never find that, you know, in Google unless you know that word. How would you know the word infill housing? Oh, I'm looking for your infill housing program. I thought you'd be going to the dentist to get a filling or something, you know. That's what's so amazing. Funding sources to develop housing for low and medium income families. So here's a bunch of grant programs to be a real estate investor. Okay, here are the people that help you. You know, people like the Miami, there's something called the Miami Foundation, the Florida Community Loan Fund, the Kresge Foundation, the Florida Bar Foundation. All these foundations help with grant money for people who want that. So if you want to, there's a listing, a huge listing of funding sources, grant sources of funding that you'll never find and go, believe me. I mean, I may have wrong. I'm sure I'm wrong about a lot of stuff. Like poor Joe's report, I forgot to send him. So I am wrong. Okay, but that's it. Okay, down payment assistance, low interest mortgage, and no mortgage insurance. And this is an organization down there called housingissues.org. Housingissues.org, okay? You go look at that. And you see the kinds of help that's out there from nonprofit organizations. Here's another one. First-time home buyers with $500 of your, all you need is $500 and you're in a home. That's all you need, because they provide down payment money at 0% interest, okay? 0% interest of down payment money. Where do I have to pay back my government loan so I don't have to pay back a mortgage? Okay, those issues, I would call the mortgage loan, the student loan ombudsman. To understand you have a student loan program, do not answer an ad from the internet, anything to do with student loans. They're just people there trying to get your money for something you could do for free. So call the student loan ombudsman at it's a Gov organization. I don't have the number right here, but if you Google student loan ombudsman, Department of Education, that's who you want, and make sure it's .gov, any website they send you. Okay, here's the $500 thing. Yeah, what is the detail about the $500 grant to get a house? Okay, it's called First Time Home Buyer Program at miamigov.com. So that's at the Community Development Center for Miami County. Okay, now here's what they do. It's called the Head Start to Home Ownership Program. Head Start to Home Ownership Program. And this is in Duval County. Head Start to Home Ownership Program. Okay, and this has $500 in your pocket, and they give you $15,000 as a forgivable loan. So all you need to come up with is $500, and you go to them. But wait a minute, it's not for everybody. That's income. Okay, what's the income requirement? $77,000. That's the maximum. You can make less. Actually, for that one, you can make down to $22,000 and up to $77,000. So they don't want people making more than $77,000, for that. So, and that's $22,000. And so they give you $15,000 and $500 you're not. Here's another one, 0% interest. And this is an interesting program in Florida called F Hardest Hit Help. F, the letter F, L for Florida. I'm sorry, that's FL, not F. FL, and then the word Hardest Hit Help. FL, HARDEST HIT HELP.org. .org. That's what you want. .org. Okay, and you'll see that program. Okay, well, listen, I got to run. We've been at this a half hour, so I hope you got a feel for what's there. These are the kind of programs I'm telling you anywhere in the country that'll help you find. There's some samples for these counties. If you're in Florida and been hurt by the hurricane, I'll send you a report for Florida for free. So go to lesco.com. /tutor, T-U-T-O-R. You could use research also, but tutor is the front page. Lesco.com/tutor, T-U-T-O-R in small letters, and you will see buying and fixing up a home. Click on that, and if you've been hurt by hurricanes in Florida, use the coupon code IRMA. I'll send you the report for free. This is a $49.95 free report. And actually, the report I spend days on sometimes for these things. So it's incredible. You have been on for 30 minutes, yes. But if you came in late, you could, the video will be here. You could watch the whole thing. So it's available. But so that's IRMA, I-R-M-A. Anybody else who wants it? I will do the research for you. It takes about 2 weeks. People want to do the research themselves. Look at this video again, and also go to lesco.com/5free. Okay, see the one on top? Lesco.com/5free, and you could download a free video instruction. Starting points for doing your own research, because I want everybody to know how to use Google, because the stuff is in there, just that if you're not experienced on how to find it, you'll never find what you need. You'll only find people that want to sell you something. Non-recurring loans, somebody asked, are these non-recurring loans? If they're 0% interest and forgivable, you don't have to worry about it. I'm not sure non-recurring loans mean. I mean, the loans over and over again. It's 0% interest. I know it's confusing. The jargon is silly. But now the things I'm talking about, they're no matter what they are, is going to be 90% better than what you could find from any bank or any realtor or anything like that, because these are all subsidized now. So let me entertain you again another day, okay? Thanks for putting up with me. I appreciate doing this. I plan to do it for 20 more years. Thank you, Matt. Is all the information that you were talking about earlier on your video? Yes, everything is right in this video. Go back and watch the whole thing again. It's about 30 minutes long. Take notes. And if you want me to do your research, lesco.com/tutor. Walking miracle thing. And also, if you want to talk, when I seem to be good at it, you make an appointment at lesco.com/talk, and set up an appointment. We'll talk on the phone for a few minutes, and usually within 10-15 minutes, I could zero in on your issue and find you a handful of places to get free money to solve it. I really feel comfortable doing that. It's something, it's sort of like my son says, it's my superpower. And actually, I have a video how to make the right decisions, and really that's about making your superpower. So look at lesco.com/tutor and look for that under as a downloaded instructional video. How to develop your superpower. It's not called that. It's how to make a right decision. Yeah, and that's what it is. It's learning about your superpower. Okay. Thank you very much for everything that life has to offer. It's fun. It just takes work.